Hello friends, we're going to start learning how to make these letter form artworks. These are done with water-soluble oil pastels, and we're just making some shapes using our letters. So for me, I did Watkins because that's me. There's the T, K, and then I turned my paper upside down on this one. The I's right here, N, and then a big S. Then I applied the watercolor oil pastels. Then on this one I smeared them with my finger or with a paper, and on this one I just used the watercolor, and I used water on this one in the green area. So there's some different options. We're going to do this in I think 3 videos. The first one is just going to show you how to design your letters, and then we'll talk about how to add the color and how to mix the colors, and finally how to add water. So every letter has to touch 2 things. Touch 2 things. It could be another letter, or it could be the side of the paper. Two, you want to write big. And 3, your design should touch all 4 sides of the paper. Just 3 simple rules. I'm going to do my first batch with just a regular pencil. And when I draw straight lines, I move my whole arm. That helps me get straighter lines. So let's start this one in the middle, just because I haven't yet. W. I'm going to go all straight to the corner, I think. Almost made it to the corner. A. So look, the W touches here and here. It's a little iffy, but I'll give myself credit anyway. The A touches this letter and the side. The next is the T. Now I don't want to draw just a straight line across here because you wouldn't really be able to see it. So I always do my T at kind of an angle when I'm coming up to the side. There. Now I want a K. So I want this to go all the way down to the bottom. See, the K touches the side and it touches the T. Keep going. Time for my I. Now my I is going to have a hard time getting that one, so I think, and again, I don't want to draw a straight line across there. I. Now we're ready for the N. And finally, my S. And I think I do want it at an angle. There we go. Watkins. That's all there is to drawing it. And you can see that I have some really interesting shapes that I created by doing that. So I'm going to take just a minute and look at those and make a plan. I think this big shape that comes off the side, I think that's interesting. It's really big, isn't it? It starts here, comes all the way around here. I'm going to leave that for last. You, the artist, can decide which one you leave for last. That is up to you. Now let's choose my colors. I've already got a few. I want some warm colors. Those are going to be my reds, oranges, and yellows, some browns, depending on what you choose. Your cool colors, there's going to be blues, greens, and purples. This is actually a blue, even though it looks purple. I put black in here, but I haven't used the black yet. So, what you want to do is go from warm colors and switch to cool colors. Back to warm, back to cool, back to warm, back to cool. That's going to make your design really pop. All right, and you can see I decided to save this one for last because I think I'm going to use that for my open space in the middle. I like the open space in the middle. You are the artist. You can decide what yours looks like. But I thought this looked really nice, so I'm just going to keep that going. All right, so that is the first step. Now I have this last one here. I think I'm going to skip that for now, and we're going to stop the video. So the first steps that you'll do is put your letters on. That's maybe the most important part. The second step is to go around and alternate warm, cool, warm, cool, warm, cool, warm, cool. And you can see this design did something weird where I had this yellow coming here in the middle. That's kind of interesting. If something like that happens, it's okay. It's just part of the artifact of creating this kind of paper. All right, can't wait to see what you do, and catch you back in the next video when we see the next step where we add more color and start talking about blending.